Welcome to the meeting of Hampshire Town Council Planning Committee. We'll go straight into the agenda with 24081 is receive apologies for absence. Anything?
We've not received any apologies
No?
for absence, no.
Okay, fantastic. 24082 is to note declarations of interest and requests for dispensation to discuss and vote on a matter in which a member or co-opted member has a disclosable pecuniary or non-pecuniary interest. Anybody got anything to say there?
None, Chair.
No.
Okay, I actually do. On 24084, which is the gated house installation of a new roof, I'm actually doing it, so I can't really be involved in that, so I'm going to take a step back from that one. No one else? No? 24083 is the open forum. Mr. Sampson, anything to say?
Nothing, Chair.
Fantastic, thank you. 24084 to consider planning application 240911M, an application for the installation of a new roof, gated house, Epsom Avenue, Hampshire. Anybody, any comments?
No. They need a new roof, and it's in keeping with everything else. It's not going to affect any residential dwellings because it's a commercial environment.
Yeah, situated in an industrial park.
Yeah.
Adjacent to the railway, and construction will therefore be closely monitored and controlled by Network Rail. New roof height will be slightly greater than existing roof. Proposed construction materials are sympathetic to the existing building. I would recommend approval.
Proposer to accept. The seconder. All those in favour?
Oh, yes.
24085 is to consider planning application 240922M, installation of heat pump at 95 Meriton Road, Hampshire. One comment, I would just want to say that I do feel like we've had conversations about these heat pumps before, and obviously the date for comments has expired, but that doesn't stop us given. I don't know. I feel like Roger has.
The only comment I'd like to make, if possible, is that these heat pumps make quite a humming noise. And if they're going 24/7 and you're sleeping in the front where it's going, do you think it's going to disturb the neighbours?
You're getting grants to have these things.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
sorry, I didn't
They're
know.
about £8,000 in total
Really?
installation, but you get about 5
Oh,
grants.
right.
So they're encouraging you to do them. The only problem I can see for this is the location of it.
Yeah.
I've never seen one at the front of a property before.
No. I didn't know you could.
Yeah.
This is the third one on Meriton Walk so far.
And if it's noisy at the back, same as at the front, isn't it? So I don't think the noise is an issue. Well, it shouldn't be.
I found this application very confusing. It looks as if the applicant has already constructed a side extension between number 95 and his neighbour number 93. The exact site of the proposed heat pump is unclear. The photograph shows a heat pump on the left-hand side of the front of the house, where it might prove an annoying source of noise for the neighbours at number 93, but no comments from neighbours have been received. I'm going to just abstain from this one because I don't understand it. I don't know where this pump's going to go.
Well, it shows it on the picture. That's where it's going.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't actually say that that's where it's going.
No,
It
it's
might
just a
be-
picture.
might just have been delivered and it's just standing there. Who knows?
But they wouldn't put a planning application in if it hadn't been fitted, would they?
The application is to have it fitted.
So they haven't had it fitted yet then?
We don't know. It doesn't say.
Oh, right, okay. Well, maybe we should give them the opportunity to ask them and defer this till the next meeting then.
I genuinely don't think I'm going to get an answer from them, I'm not going to lie.
No,
I feel, only my
Well,
opinion.
in most cases, homeowners do not require planning permission for an air source heat pump, as it is classed as permitted development. However, you should check that your property area benefits from these permitted development rights.
Oh, right, okay.
I feel like
Doesn't help, does it?
I feel like Roger said, the neighbour hasn't put in an objection.
So,
We've got no, well, the comments have expired. I don't,
Yeah, so there's no point putting it off.
there's
Yeah.
no, yeah,
Okay.
I don't
Right,
think we really.
okay.
The government promoting.
Well,
yeah,
I mean, to be honest, we're likely to see more and more of these because as
Yeah.
people's gas
Yeah.
boilers fail,
yeah,
they're going
They
to
can't,
replace them
yeah,
with other
yeah.
things, aren't they? So I just don't like it at the front of the house, but that's just
I know.
personal opinion. I don't think there's
Okay.
anything that we can object to be honest.
Okay, well,
But as you say, it isn't really very clear.
Can we offer a, we neither support or object?
No comment?
no,
I-
I think we ought to specify that since we don't know exactly where this thing is going to go, we can't really comment. That's what I'd like to see.
So no
but
comment,
we
but
don't
Roger's comment.
have to.
No comment because we, no
Yeah.
comment. That's weird.
I'll
That's
propose.
acceptable.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
I'll
yeah.
propose to support that. Do I have a second?
Yep.
All in favour?
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, moving on to 24086, to consider planning application 240992M, a single-storey rear extension to an existing semi-detached house at 9 Ashford Close in Hanford. There was one comment from a neighbour who said he'd been to speak to the applicant and he was happy with the comments he's made. So I did have one comment to make, which was there was a very dodgy proposed drawing where it was all thick lines and it looked like a child had done it. And I thought, if you're paying someone lots of money to do that, I actually showed it to the lady that I work with today and she was like, what's that? And she doesn't look at planning applications, you know. But yeah, anybody, any comments, Roger?
I think it's pretty standard, don't you?
Yeah.
It's got a very complex ground floor plan.
So it's an angle, isn't it?
Yeah, like flat
um,
room here.
They're just small single-storey extensions, and looking at the site plan shouldn't unduly affect any near neighbours. And as Kerry said, there's a supportive comment from a neighbour.
Mhm.
In my view, well, I would recommend approval.
Anyone else have any comments?
No.
Okay, I have a proposer to accept.
I'll propose approval.
And a seconder? And all in favour? Thank you. Then we've got 24087, to consider planning application 241111M, a new build semi-detached single dwelling at 86 Delamere Road in Hampole. Any comments?
Have we seen this one before?
Yeah,
I think so. I thought it sounded familiar.
and we didn't support
We
it
didn't.
because we didn't like the proximity of
I
where
don't
it
know,
was
just
going to
look
go.
familiar.
And also, I think that they're taking away quite a bit of their garden to build it. But,
That's up to them,
It's up
isn't
to
it?
them, isn't it?
yeah, I know, but
And it's a householder application, so the
Yeah.
ruling about having to produce 10% more biodiversity doesn't apply.
I know.
The only thing I didn't like about it was that they intend it as market housing rather than
Yeah.
affordable rent.
But at least the positive that I did see from it was that in terms of the parking,
Yeah,
they were
They've
incorporating
incorporated.
Yes.
car parking
Parking
spaces
spaces.
rather than just expecting
Yeah.
them to find space on the
I agree
road.
with that.
it's not likely to impose on the privacy of any neighbouring
No.
property.
No.
So I can't see any reason not to recommend its approval.
No, me neither.
Anybody, any other comments? No, okay, do I have a proposer to approve? And a seconder? Stephenson, and all in favour? Thank you. 24088 is to consider any other planning applications. We have not had any.
No.
So I will close this meeting at 7:10 PM. Thank you very much.
Parking.